Okay, we're here, but we're having difficulty again. Can you believe it? Ethan is trying to get on here with us, you guys. You can see we got an empty guy over there, and we're looking forward to the show because we practiced today a little bit. But welcome to Conversations with Kayakjak. This is we're taking a break from the history, the kayak fishing story this week, and kind of going to the future a little bit with the digital video that we do online. Now, I hope that he can get on. We were on today. It worked great. He's trying to get back in, I believe. I got kicked off the other night because of a storm from the Yak Off Awards. So this weather has affected our internet quite a bit. Now, Ethan, are you with us? I, th- I think
I'm
he's
here.
with. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a poor connection again, man. Gosh, this is so good, you guys. If we can get this connection, what he's got for you is incredible. And it helped me quite a bit today because I've just not done very well with it. Like I like to fish in the moment a lot and don't want to mess with the camera and all that. But we figured out a way to video um, without even going to your laptop at home or your computer. You can do it right on your phone. So hopefully, and actually have a prize night to give away too if we can get him back. He's trying to get back now. So, but anyway, I'll tell you about a couple things coming up. Um, on May 10th in Nebraska, we have this doggy paddle, man. I can't believe the outpouring of support from sponsors and from people interested. We're going to give away a kayak. Hoodoo Kayaks is going to sponsor a kayak. Bending Branches is sending a paddle. So we're going to give away a paddle. We're going to have all kinds of prizes for it. Z-Man I just received a package today from Z-Man, Crocagator. We've got all kinds of things. We got a micro bag for the doggy paddle as well. We got the Catch All You Can series. At the same time, though, you guys check out the Kayak Adventure series because Bruce Gregory's got some great events. I think he's back with us now. Let me see if I can get him in uh, here. I'm going to see if I can get you in here, Ethan. Oh man, that's great. Let's see if we can get you back in though. It's uh uh now I've on my end I've got to figure it out here and I got to get you into the scene. For some reason you're on a different deal here. So uh I here we go. Okay, it just came up. You're what? Oh, that's worse now. It's worse than before. He's gone again, you guys. Oh man, after all this practice we did for that, uh, I know there's a lot of people getting on here too. Uh, New subscriber, Steven Sturgeon, thanks, man. And we have a good show planned if we can get on here. There's Eugene Darling. Thanks for Eugene. There you go. Thanks for being on here, man. Trey, thanks for being here. We don't know what's going on, man, but I'm going to tell you, Trey, Ethan has what he does with his phone and editing a video in like seconds. I learned how to do it today. It's incredible. But I won't be able to show you because I haven't practiced enough, but it hopefully will. He has low FPS. That's why we can't get him on here. Low FPS, Ethan. Anyway, Moyak's got one coming up. Bassmaster, our championship is in about a week and a half. Or no, actually 2 weeks from yesterday, it'll start down at Lake Fork. The elites will be down there for the classic on Ray Roberts, I believe. And I think that was a qualifying event there. And then the Kayak Adventure Series will be in Paris, Texas that Sunday, a one-day event, and Drew Gregory's setting that up. That's going to be a lot of fun too. And then the 2025 challenge, don't forget about that. That's like $5 to get in on that. And you can catch as many bass as you want. Don't forget about the KBF. There's a lot of challenges. There's regional challenges or state challenges. If you're a premium member, I think it's $50, and you can enter a lot of that stuff free. And there's lots of prizes. I won a kayak here recently there, and one of those a U10, and so that was pretty cool. And so anyway, we're trying to see if we can get Ethan back. I can't believe this. It works so good, and we've got so many people on here, and we hate to do this, but I don't know what's going on. I can show you his channel though. You guys know Ethan Jett. He's out of Tennessee, and there's Ethan Jett's fishing adventures, and he's got quite a few videos out there. And let's see, you got some more comments here coming in. Trevor Wagner. Guys, we're trying to get him back on here. I don't know what's going on. As you guys know, Trump probably put a tariff on whatever this fish. Oh man. Let's see if we can get him in here. He's back. I can hear him. He's making all kinds of noise. Uh, the problem is uh, I have to figure out how to get him in here now. And let's see. It should pop up here for me. Ethan, can you talk? I can hear you. Yes, I can. Don't move. Whatever you do, don't move any wires. If Trump finds out you're on here, he's gonna be like fishaholic there said, could put a tariff on you. Let's see if I can let's see if I can get you back in. Guys, we're almost there. We got a lot of people on here, Ethan. So you gotta be here. There he is.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And here's Ethan. All right. Okay, so we got you back. Okay, so yeah, thanks a lot, you guys, for being on here. We have a lot of comments. Yeah, Keith's on here. There's a lot of guys on here. So what we're going to talk about, I gave some announcements, Ethan, while you were getting your thing figured out there. And like I said, we practiced this today, and we're taking a little break from the kayak fishing story. And this may happen to me because I'm going to be on the road here after this week too. So I'm here, Marty. Maybe another storm. You got a storm down there?
Now,
Well, we're recovering from ours. Oh my gosh, it was brutal. It was brutal, and it knocked me off the rest of the show the other night. So, Ethan, there's some on here that may not know you, although you're quite a presence. You're a Tennessee State Bass Nation champion, right?
yes, sir.
And you qualified for the Bassmaster Championship.
Yep.
So you'll be at Lake Fork, and we'll see each other there again because I've met you before down in Tennessee on Chickamauga.
Yeah.
And but you have a unique method of recording videos. I think a few people are doing this, but it's not well known yet. But we're gonna try to do a tutorial here on that tonight. But first of all, let's hear who you are, Ethan. Let's hear a little bit about you.
And see, I'm local from Tennessee, like Marty has said.
Oh, hold it. You're
Nope.
cutting out again.
I don't know what to do, Marty.
Oh man. Okay, try it again. Just don't let anything move.
I'm local to Tennessee. and I fished a lot of Tennessee Bass Nation.
Uh,
A lot of used to be the Houghton Bass Open, and I was just a small town Southern gentleman. The yak fishaholic called me earlier, and I said yes, sir. He like, don't call me sir.
yeah, you're cutting out really bad, Ethan. He's the winner of the first
Yeah,
ever battle, but you are cutting out bad. Is it your connection, you think, or
I, I'm using my actual like I done forgot Wi-Fi. I'm using my cell service, and it's still not bad.
yeah, it's not coming through at all hardly. Yeah, are you hearing me smoothly out there? Because we got a lot of people on here, man. They want to hear your stuff. Are you frozen? I think I don't. I think he's frozen. We may have to I don't
Can you
know.
hear me?
We could hear you for a minute and then you were gone. This happens a lot, you guys. With stuff we found out that. Well, I don't know. I was looking forward to this, and I guys, I would love to show you, but it would take a lot longer. Are you there yet, Ethan? Well, I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll bring on. I'm gonna. Hey, Keith, if you're there, I'm gonna bring you on, and we can start talking some more here. We can start talking about the stuff that's going on. Yeah, I'm coming through great. Okay, I get that. Thanks, Steven. So I'm
Can you
going.
hear me now?
Barely. You got a lot of noise coming out there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's choppy. So I'm gonna bring on. We're losing people and we're losing you. let me let me get let me get Keith here. He's entertaining you guys. We can talk about this video thing because guys, uh, what you'll be able to do is take the video on your GoPro or DJI or whatever you're using, whatever camera you're using, and you can take those clips. You can download them to your phone right there on the water. Maybe you're in a boat even or on the bank, I don't know, and you can create a video, like, in seconds with this, and the way he gets his music is also very unique. He said, "We have done a podcast today, so he might be in here." Okay, yeah, uh, just keep talking. Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go. I can hear you, but I don't see your picture. It does, but now I can't see you. Okay, and stay outside. Okay, you're gonna freeze. You're gonna freeze, man. Okay, all right, we're there. We lost about 100 people. Maybe they'll come back and watch though. And maybe I'll have to trim. I don't. Maybe I'll trim this down or something to for people. Yeah, really. Yeah, I'll bet. Okay, there you are.
Oh, yeah. Can you
Okay,
see?
there he is. He's back. Okay. Are you can
If you look,
Yeah.
it's kind of cold.
Go get a jacket, man.
I'll be okay.
Okay, so let's get this going because there's people want to see it. We're back live, you guys. Uh, and so I've got my phone here. Let's start with the camera though. So tell us about what you do with the GoPro to begin with.
So with the GoPro, I use the looping function, and the looping I have it set for 5 minutes.
Oh man, you're cutting out again.
I have not a clue what to
Hey,
do.
turn the video off and start talking for a second. There you go. Now start
All
talking.
right, can you hear me now?
No.
Well, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. Trey said to log in and log out and lock back in again, but oh man, we're
Uh,
like cursed. We've been cursed lately.
yeah, I don't know if it's like the console dot month or what. Like
Oh,
I don't have any trouble until today.
yeah. You have a computer you can get on?
Well, I was on the computer earlier, but the
Oh,
Wi-Fi, I think.
I see. And you're on your phone now?
I'm on my phone with using cellular data, and I have 5 bars of LTE.
Well, it's not looking good right now, man.
No, it's not.
Uh,
Very
we
sorry, y'all.
Yeah, because people can't hear. It's not gonna be able, we're not gonna be able to teach them how to do this. So we have to postpone it. People are looking forward. They bought popcorn. So
I, I really hate to disappoint everybody. I just don't know what's wrong.
yeah, do you have a neighbor you can go to?
Yeah, but they got the same Wi-Fi.
The good news is we can have him back. There you go, Trey. Way to be positive. That's all we can do. Hey, okay, I'm gonna bring Keith in.
Yeah,
Hey, Keith.
What's going on, Marty? I figured I'd try to come and save the day.
Well, we're trying to do a video episode, but
I
Ethan's
know.
having
I
problems.
tuned in. I'm like, no pressure tonight. I get to watch, and
Yeah,
now I'm like, here again.
and we have a lot of people on here.
Yeah, we haven't done a
Well,
podcast
warn
in
you,
at least a
guys,
day.
guys, when you see this Keith, how he does this with a video, it's unreal.
I know. I wanted to watch, and
Yeah.
he told me all about it, but man,
So we're gonna have to. He just can't get it going. I mean, Tennessee. I thought Nebraska had it rough, but Tennessee's got it worse right now. So what's going on at Kayak Angler Magazine?
I don't know. Nothing right now. I'm. This was my day off of podcasts, but now I'm on another one. So
Yeah. Well, I go every night anymore.
yeah, you're a pro now. You're like
Yeah.
pulling in all these graphics, and you're,
Look at that. We got the old school logo up today too.
I know it's awesome.
Yeah. That one there's about, I don't know, 20 years old.
You need
It
to make
is
some.
over
You
20.
need to make some stickers out of that and get it out to
We
everybody.
had stickers at one time, but that is a good one.
But I don't have one, so you need
Okay,
to.
well, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Ethan's gone again, you guys, and we have a lot of people on here. If you guys have I got some comments. Let's see if we got questions here. Steve Billington, man, I might be old school, but I go insane trying to edit on my phone. I have to throw it on the computer and fire up DaVinci Resolve. No, Steve, I'm going to tell you right now that you will be able to edit from your phone and put music to it within minutes.
Yeah,
It's nuts. I did it today. And if I can do it, anybody can on there.
that is true. We've had a few conversations about that.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith,
And
they said you've got that good Wi-Fi.
yeah, Trey's saying that, but I'm in Canada, so there's no tariffs on things up
Yeah.
here.
T
Only,
Hey,
only
maybe you could,
across the border.
no one, maybe we could talk about that. Not that we're not going to get political here. I don't want to get political, by the way, but how are the tariffs affecting a lot of the businesses up there?
Up here, I mean, the tariffs are. They're just putting. I mean, they're putting taxes on people. Like everything's costing more money. Marty, you and I talked today about Lunker Hunt, right?
Yeah,
Lunker Hunt's
yeah,
a Canadian tackle company,
yeah,
super popular in the bass fishing world.
yeah,
They're having an issue now because they're sending their Lunker Hunt, like their frogs and their shads and everything that comes down now to the States is going to cost every person 25% more to purchase it because the company's not going to eat that or they can't produce it.
yeah. So a $10 item is going to be about $12.50.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you, man, so American, in a way, we're going to pay for it too.
Oh, and everything that like everything Lunkerhund sends to the States, which is 90% of their business,
Yeah.
is going to be 25% more for the Americans that are buying it. Not for
Wow. Wow.
not for us. I can go to a shop and buy. So, for example, let's say there's a Lunkerhund frog in my local tackle shop that costs $5.
Yeah.
Right? I can walk into there in Canada and still buy it because they've shipped it within Canada.
Yeah.
As soon as that crosses the border, that $5 has 25% on top of it. So now you're paying $6.25.
Yeah.
I just did that math really quick. I'm pretty proud of myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like that's not like
that's going to affect a
the
lot.
prices are going on. It's going to affect the consumer, not the border crossing.
I mean, if people want to use those products, they're still going to pay for it, obviously. But
100% for sure.
But the sales might not be as good because the price is higher. You know, I mean, if I see a $5 frog and a $6.25 frog, and they both look almost the same, which one am I going to buy?
Right.
Yeah, I get it. So Steve is, I'm keeping it too simple. What do you mean, Steve? I don't understand. He's keeping it too simple.
He said I also film 99% on my action cameras and my photo films. He's commenting on his other comment there.
Oh, and my cameras aren't. Oh, they're not synced to his phone. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, who's back?
That sounds like Robo Ethan coming back on.
I don't know. Can you talk, Ethan? Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Ethan, I jumped in to save the day here a little bit, so keep the conversation going. But it seems like you're good now. So
okay, all right, we're gonna let you go then, Keith.
All right, I'm gonna keep watching, and I want to hear some of this stuff. Ethan, stay out of the storms and the bad Wi-Fi.
Okay, all right, thanks, man.
All right, guys, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me get you back in the scene then. Okay, we still have a lot of people here. They're like believing in us. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're right. You're right. Man, you look good. That jersey, that hat, Ethan, you are the man.
I think
Don't move. Hey, don't move so fast. It's gonna cut out.
the Wi-Fi was completely like not working.
You're cutting out again.
I don't know what to do that.
Oh my word. He's back. He's gone again, Keith. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I can hear y'all, but I guess I'm just breaking up again.
It. I mean, you could probably hear me, but you're cutting out like the whole time.
Yeah.
So
all I can say, I'm very sorry for everybody watching.
That's fine. We'll make a post, and we will reschedule this thing, and we're gonna test this to make sure it's gonna work, and it'll be an odd night, you know.
If I'm still cutting out, why don't we do this video at Texas at the Bassmaster Championship?
Yeah, we could do it then.
We can do it.
We can do it live. We could do it, guys. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll go down to Texas. We will do a live side by side, like in the same deal, and then set and talk there. How about that?
That sounds good.
Okay, so, but let's give away our prize tonight. We got it. So Keith with Kayak Angler Magazine, we're still going to give away a prize tonight. So we got to do a question though, Ethan. You get to come up with the question. Oh, we got some comments here. Talk slower or him? I talk real fast. They can't hear Ethan. Yeah. Yeah. Steve says he'll watch. So let's come up with a question. The first one to answer is going to win the Kayak Angler Magazine subscription for a year. What do you got for a question, Ethan?
All right. The question: who or what company invented the chatterbait?
What company invented the chatterbait?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I don't know the answer, but you can look at the comments and see. So what company invented the chatterbait, people? So so we're gonna I can hear you, Keith. You can't comment though, no. Okay. You wanna get on here? You wanna get in?
Come on, yeah, I just wanted to. Oh man, back again.
I'm putting you right up in the middle there. There you go. How about that? How's that look?
I was just texting Marty. He's like, man, I can hear you.
Okay. So we
Ethan, you
got
know what your question should be? Fill in the blanks of what I'm trying to say, because all we hear is like, ooh,
okay. Steve Billington says Berkeley. Steven Sturgeon said Z-Man. Is Z-Man the one? All right.
That's for one.
Jordan Rhodes, it was not Kayakjak. He's part of the Nico craze. But Steven, so he wins?
He went, man, what he invented.
Wait, you're speaking in Star Wars language.
That's what I said. You got to fill in the blanks, man.
I don't
You hold up the side right
Yeah.
up. You're speaking a foreign language.
You're like Charlie Brown's teacher right now.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is unreal. When are we gonna have a clean show?
We do every Tuesday except for the hurricanes and storms.
Oh man. We are. We're making it right. He's Z-Man is the winner.
Okay.
Now, so Steven, you need to message me your information and I will forward on the Kayak Angler magazine and they will get you a subscription. You got to get your email in it. Do I need his address and email, right?
Yeah, name, address, email, whatever. Well, address for sure.
Yeah.
So we can
And
get it there.
Steven, you win our prize tonight because we're not going to be on here very long because Ethan's got Star Wars syndrome.
I love how this technical show of how to do videos on a phone doesn't really work for.
we're, we're doing we're doing what's that? Good job, Steven. All right. Yeah, it's a show about technology, and
Yeah,
technology has failed us.
yeah,
All right. And we kind of know what we're doing here, but man, what do you do when the guy in Tennessee can't get Wi-Fi?
yeah. You go to the Kayak Angler Yakov page and you vote.
There you go. So don't forget to vote, you guys. There's still a bracket going on. I'm on there next week, I think. Right, Keith?
Yeah, Artie's on there next week.
Yeah. So you can vote then. So he says he's a little disappointed he didn't write in Star Wars. Ethan, you would not believe how many people got on here tonight for this.
Yeah.
Round 2, March 31st. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
That's the next round.
Yeah. Steven, you can email me at kayakjaknebraska@gmail.com or you can message me on Facebook, Marty Hughes. Kayakjak with no C in it. Kayakjak, JAK, Nebraska@gmail.com. And he says, thank you, Ethan. Ethan's either going to have to use sign language or just write the rest of the night here. But man, golly, Keith, if you could see how he does this,
He
sorry.
was telling me about it, and
Yeah.
I was all prepared to practice with my
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, golly, it's been a tough week. The Huskers got beaten overtime. Our high school got beat to go to state for the 7th year in a row last night. They got beaten overtime. And now we have this.
Well, the Winnipeg Jets are still in first place in the NHL.
Yeah, well, Canadians rule hockey. That's all I got to say. You guys rule it. But just remember, if they cross the border, it's 25% more to play here.
Yeah. All the sticks we have to bring in now cost 25% more too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, Ethan, try to talk. No, it's not gonna work. I've never seen anything like this. Oh man,
You're fishing with like a stutter shad or something. You're like,
yeah,
all the time.
yeah, man. So I guess that's what we'll do. But man, I had a busy day. Did 2 student teacher observations for the college. Uh, did I met with Ethan 3 times. We had it all figured out. And
Iron Man meeting.
Iron that went great. We had tacos, Iron Man meeting. We had a great speaker there.
And you brought the food there?
Brought the food. Yeah, cooked. I cooked it myself.
I know this stuff, and I'm in Canada, and
Yeah,
I know Marty does with his day all the time.
yeah. I cooked it myself, and we had a blast. I had a great testimony there, and you know what? You just got to run with it here. We got to just keep going. And I got my new jersey today for the year. It looks really good. Got all the partners on there.
You got a Z-Man package, I heard.
I got a Z-Man package. Got Z-Man on the jersey. Yeah, what changed our format? It's a comedy show. That's why we don't prepare. That's why we don't prepare. We did prepare. We don't prepare. We just go.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this is like when I was a teacher. You prepared like mad, and the lesson went downhill in a hurry. And so you just scrapped everything and did something else.
That's just like fishing.
Yeah, you go fishing. You have like I've been preparing for 2 months to go to Lake Fork, and I know I'm not even. I'm just gonna grab stuff and go. That's all you can do. And you can't even pre-fish. You just go and fish, and see what happens. But hopefully, my wife's home now. I don't. My wife's home, so.
Oh, that was one of those like I'm in trouble looks.
Yeah.
7 podcasts this week. You're
Yes.
like,
how are you doing? Well, I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
In the winter. But no, I hope you guys will stay with us and trust us here. Continue to, because we got some good stuff coming up in the future.
I got an idea here, Ethan. Maybe you can do a piece with us at Kayak Angler.
What the heck is that?
I think he was just scuba diving.
What were you gonna say?
What was that noise?
I don't know. What were we going to say, Keith?
I was going to say, Ethan, can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you now that you're in the green room down there. I was going to say this, like I was super interested to hear this because we've chatted about it too before. Maybe you and I can hook up with one of our editors and we have a chat and we can do a piece online and let everybody come look at that about how you use your phone to do these like edits and postings and stuff.
Yeah. I can't get him in the scene now.
But now we can hear him at least.
There he is. I'm just going to manually do this, man.
Not working again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, I switched to my laptop after I have redone the.
Perfect now.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep talking. I think we might get him back. Are you there? Hey, we got a show now. If I can get him back here, replace guest. No, we'll still do it. We'll record it. We'll record. See, I can cut this too down, and I can figure out how to do it, I guess, and
I was just trying to copy exactly what you were saying the whole time.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I was saying all these people want to hear about how you do your edits and stuff on your phone. So touch base with me tomorrow maybe, and we can do something online on Kayak Angler, and you can tell your story there too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it out there digitally and let everybody log in if they want to check it out.
Well, Jordan, we got it figured out now. Now I just got to get him in the scene. Okay, Keith, can I let you go?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here to watch.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take him out of the scene so I can try to get. I'm gonna try to get Ethan in here. Okay. Thanks for being here, man. Okay. Yeah, you bet. I can't, Ethan. Now I can't figure out how to get you in the show. No, I get you. I'll get you in here. Just a second.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it this way. But the problem is, it's gonna do all that stuff. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do this. All right, you guys. Here we go. We're in. So what time is it? We've been on
30 minutes
for
late.
30 minutes. Okay, so people, we got a few people left. Uh, oh, okay. How do I? Okay, I'll kick you out of there. Okay, I'm kicking him. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna make an announcement on Facebook. Ethan is back.
I'm back. We need to play Back in Black.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, AC/DC.
Yeah.
Okay, I posted that. I put Ethan is back. Join in. Okay, so we'll have a few people on here, and then I will just say it's going to happen. So let's get this going before something happens again. We got more comments here. Perfect. Jordan Rhodes says perfect. Okay, we're good to go, guys. We still have a few people left here. So thanks for being patient, everybody. We just never know what's going to happen, on this stuff. All right, so let's do this. Let's start with the GoPro.
Yep. So, hopefully you can still hear me.
Yep.
Wasn't. So when I'm recording, I actually have the GoPro set on looping mode. And what is looping mode? I have it set for 5 minute increments. It will record for 1 minute long videos. And once it gets to that 5 minutes and 59 seconds, it deletes the first minute. So when you go to edit, you don't have 12 8-hour long of videos to pick through to find when you catch that fish. So when you have it on looping mode, you just have to remember to occasionally say GoPro stop recording. You hear the two beeps and beep. I don't know about the DJI, what you have, Marty.
Okay, yeah, DJI, what it does, it separates them when you loop on it. It separates it into 1 minute videos, but they're all still there. Like I got a 128 gig disc in the camera, so it's not going to start erasing till that gets filled up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I could probably you could get away with a smaller one probably. DJI Steve Billington says DJI does have it. Yes, it does, but it's not the same.
No.
But I am going to have a GoPro in a week, so to add to my cameras, and I had my other GoPro. My other GoPro went blank on me, so that's why I had a DJI, and now I've got to deal with GoPro. So we're gonna do that. So anyway, so that we go with that, and so when you go to look at your videos on there, you can download them to your phone though, right? The ones that you have.
Yes. Yeah. So
Now,
I'll use the GoPro app
yeah.
to go in, look at all the videos that's on the GoPro, and then I'll go in there and save the videos that I want to my phone. And then I'll use, depending on what kind of content I want to make, if it's a short, kind of like a TikTok video, I'll use CapCut or TikTok. But in this podcast, we want to talk about a longer form video like my YouTube channel, and I'll actually use LumaFusion.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you that on my phone. So I'm going to use my phone, you guys, here, and you can see that I have the LumaFusion app. Now, here's the deal, though. You got it free,
Yeah,
but
I don't know how.
I paid $30 for mine, and that's what it costs now. But you're not going to get any. You're not going to get any video, whatever, editing software. I don't think cheaper than that. Are you?
Nope. So there's three major ones that I've heard of. You got CapCut, you have Adobe Premiere, and then you have LumaFusion. And the other two, it costs a monthly subscription. LumaFusion is like $30 a one-time payment, and it works just like a full-on editing software on your phone,
Hmm.
and it's really powerful for being on your phone. I don't think of any other app that could be as good on a phone.
Yeah. So I have a problem though. I got to get out of all that. So help me get out of there.
So just hit that little to the right, open up a new project.
Open up a new project. Which button do I push?
So you will hit the uh, on the very bottom. You have a plus sign,
Uh huh.
which is right here. You hit that button,
Okay.
and it takes you to the project
Oh,
screen.
create new project. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So I've got this part now.
yeah. So you want to get a piece of content. So you go on the app, and there's a button on the very top that you can hit that'll take you to your photo option on your phone.
Which button?
So you have this button right there. So it'll take you to, so what you're looking at, it'll be below the um, the new project button. If you look on your screen, Marty,
Uh huh.
it's right below your new project button. It should look like a little flower, and that's your
Oh.
photos.
Oh yeah. Okay. That flower. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So I clicked the flower, you guys, and that's what I've got.
Yep. So
And
then
so,
that is your options to pick. Either you want music, little clips that's already been made, your titles. On LumaFusion, they use Storyblocks, which is
mhm.
a royalty-free music software. You do have to pay for that.
Yeah.
It's a
We're gonna
monthly
bypass that though. We're
subscription.
gonna bypass that.
Yep, but we will bypass that with a trick that I do on all my videos.
Yeah.
So,
That's yeah.
for example, go ahead and hit your photos,
Okay. There it is. It
and
comes
then
up all photos and videos.
yep, and just go and pick a random video that you have.
Okay. I have 36,487, so I got a lot to choose
So
from.
we'll dwindle that down to about one or two.
Yeah. Now I had some set aside, but I don't know how to get to the albums because I made an album. Videos. Here, I'll pick one here.
Yeah,
I'll pick a Cato one. Here we go. So I got a 17-second one. Okay, there's one of Cato.
yeah. So if you look on the screen, there's a play button, and then three over, there's a little drop down. It's to insert it to the main time or to the main timeline below. So
Hmm.
all you do is you hit that button. That video will drop down to your timeline. Jackson Zimmerman liked your photo, by the way, Marty.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. My phone heats up all night.
So just hit that drop down, and they'll drop that whole video into the timeline.
Okay, where's that drop down?
You'll be
Oh,
three over to the right.
oh, I see it. It's an arrow, you guys. Like,
Yeah,
see that arrow with the pointing down, right?
it'd be three over from the play button.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Okay. So,
Before we bypass Steve's comment, you can use Epidemic Sound. The way you have to do it is you download the clip of music that you want,
uh-huh.
and then you have to go into your files on your phone and do it that way.
Yeah.
So Marty has the clip in his phone, so you can actually scroll through that little timeline. If you look on mine as well,
Like that,
I can
like
hit
that, like that.
scroll just like that,
Yeah.
and that actually takes the timeline, which you can't really see it on my phone. But that way you can go through the video and look around and see if you want to cut out stuff. I stutter some, so I go through there and stutter. I also say It's just a force of habit. And
Yeah.
I'll go in there and I'll cut little things. You can delete
Okay.
those little mistakes. So after you do that, you can go in, and if you want to add a sound, do you want to add a sound?
Let's do a cut to show them how to do a cut first.
Okay, so just move it over to wherever you want to cut out a little bit.
I don't know though. I got to play it though to find out though, don't I?
Yeah, so if you want, go to the very beginning. And a quick little easy way to go to the very beginning is if you look, there's a play button to the left of that play button. You can just hit it once, and it takes you to the very beginning of that video. So now you can go and hit play and look through that video.
Okay, it's playing. And then I can cut it where I want. Let's say right there I want to cut it.
Yeah.
So I pause it.
Yeah. And if you look below, go up with your phone just a little bit. Okay, stop. If you see there is a little scissor in the very middle of that bar, you can hit that scissor and it'll cut.
There it is. It cut.
Yeah. And then you can actually add a transition to that.
Let's do
and
that.
Then you can actually have that little plus sign right beside the cut option.
Yeah.
Hit that. And then you can add a transition. So there's voiceovers, transition, blank clips, anything that a regular editing software will have. And it's really nice. Definitely if you have some bad audio, you can go in there, you can hit voiceover and do a voiceover. I've done that a few times on my YouTube channel. I use transitions a lot. So how you do a transition, just hit that transition. And just for an example, this is a very easy, very quick and easy video. You can get really in depth with this software, or you can keep it simple. Just for
it's got a cross dissolve.
Yeah. So back up the timeline a little bit and hit play, and we'll watch how that transitions. You got to hit play.
Thought I did.
So see how it turned directions? It was going right, and then it went. So you got different. You can play around with the different transitions that you want.
Oh, it went back. Yeah, it went backwards, kind of.
Yeah. So the way you can play with different. Oh, am I still here? I seen you kind of freeze up.
No, I'm okay.
So different you can play with the different transitions. Like right now at the very end of this video, go back on the slide just a hair, like a few seconds, and then stop, and then hit that plus icon again.
Okay.
Put another transition. Or you got to click the video, click the blue timeline, or get out of So now hit the plus icon. And then you can add a transition to where it just fades into black. Okay. So now go back a little bit and play the video.
Okay. Okay.
So if you've seen how it went, it just kind of faded into black instead of a real hard hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got the video.
So I've noticed with your video, it has no sound.
Right.
So you want to add some sound.
Right.
So the way that you can do it without having to buy anything, and the way I do it, I go and use my free resources, and that is called YouTube.
Okay. So I'll
go open up the YouTube app, type in royalty-free music. You can kind of type in like hipster music.
Slow down a little bit. Oh. I'm going to the YouTube app.
Yeah.
All right. Right. Now what do I search for?
Type in royalty-free music, and you can type in any kind of like motivational, hipster, rock and roll. So there's an inspirational if you want to click yet.
Okay, I'm clicking inspiration.
So just you can sit there and spend hours finding the right music, and I will do that sometimes as well.
So I'm going to play it here.
So we got to watch ads, that's how
I got the ads.
Everybody makes money. All right, so hit pause. So you've been through all the videos. You finally found one that you liked.
Yeah.
Well, go in, pull down on your phone. Depending on what you have, you might can do a screen recording, but that's how I do it.
Like,
Go ahead and screen record.
so you got to pull.
And this is an iPhone 16 that he's using.
Yeah.
Different phones is different, set up differently.
Mhm.
So do a screen recording of that song.
Okay, see the circle there, guys? That circle down at the bottom? I'm going to push that. And now it's going to record this song when I go back to it. And I need to record enough that it's going to... Uh-oh. Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I recorded that. Now I go back.
Now go and stop your screen recording.
I got to find it here. Hold on. Okay, I stopped it.
Yeah. So when you do a screen recording, it should save into your camera roll. It'll pop up just
Okay.
like you did right there.
I'm going to go to my camera roll. Whoop. Hold on a second here. Okay, it is in... I think it's right there.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, hold on here a second. Let me go to my photos. There it is. Okay, there it is. Now
Yeah.
what do I do? Now what do I do?
So now you go back to the Luma Fusion app.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty. So go to the very beginning of the video. Slide over on the timeline.
Yep, got it.
So you want to add a piece of music to make your reel a little more entertaining. So you go look through your videos and find that little screen recording of that music.
Okay, it's right there at the beginning.
Yep. So you click it.
Okay.
It should pop up on the right side of the screen. Yep. Hit play to make sure that's what you want to put in your video. Yep.
Okay.
So now you want to drop it down into the timeline.
That's the part I don't understand. So how do I drop it down?
So you just use that little right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That little drop down.
I dropped it down.
Yep. Okay. So this where it gets a little complicated if you're not familiar with it.
Okay.
So you want to tap on that music on that timeline. Tap it one more. You want to highlight it.
Okay, it's highlighted.
So now you want to let me get my phone out to kind of. So if you look, there is tabs on the very right here. There are. Let me do it like you. So there's tabs right here. And if you look on his screen, one of them looks like it has an audio spike. So you want to hit that tab. It's got a square with an audio spike in it. So hit that once.
A square with an audio spike.
It's on the very left side, one over.
Is that it there?
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh, yeah, it's got an audio spike. I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to hit that once. So if you look, it separated that video.
Yeah.
And it separated the video and the audio.
Okay.
So that's how you can separate. Well, you can go in there. If you look at the little bar again, there's a little chain link that's right up the audio.
Yeah,
so before
the chain.
yeah. So one of the most common mistakes when you're first doing it is you don't so what that is, it's locking that audio to that video.
Okay.
And if you do not unlock it and you hit delete, it'll delete all of it.
Oh.
So go ahead and hit that unlock. Just hit it once.
Unlocked it.
And now you can delete the video and keep the audio, or vice versa, whatever you want to do. So you have the video highlighted, and go ahead and hit that delete button.
That's the trash can?
Trash can, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at
So
that.
now it automatically synced up the video and audio of the video that you want and the
Uh-huh.
audio you want. Now, if your video has sound, all you have to do is click the video. You can double tap it. So, just for an example, not double tap the timeline video.
Double tap the timeline.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it'll bring up, when you bring it up, so you have different options. You have frame and fit. You have speed that you can slow down. So, as an example, if a fish is jumping out of the water, you can actually clip that fish coming out of the water and
Uh-huh.
actually slow down the speed so you can see it head shake.
Uh-huh.
But also, you have a option on the over here. You see the audio button. You should have it down below on the very bottom on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So hit that audio button
Okay.
and it should bring up all your audio features.
Yep.
Yep. So if your video has audio, you can actually go in here and adjust the gain of the audio. I'm not an audio expert, but gain is the volume of your video. So you can actually cut that all the way down where that video
Oh,
has no sound. Now, since your
wow.
video, yeah, so that makes that video
Okay.
with no sound, but it still has the audio that we just put in it.
Okay. We might have to do a lesson on the head shake one. Right.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
now, but we're doing the very basic stuff, you guys. We're doing the real basic video editing here on how to
So
make.
now, how you get out of that?
Uh-huh.
Just hit that back button on the very top left.
Okay.
Now you're back to the screen.
Okay. And
Yeah,
now I can play my video.
yeah. Go ahead and hit play. Oh wait, before you continue, we need to chop off that rest of that audio so your video is not just black with audio. So how you do that?
Okay.
Move the timeline over to where your video stops.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yep. Hit the cut symbol or highlight the audio. Just tap it once.
Okay, it's highlighted.
Hit the cut function
Okay.
and hit the trash can delete.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
there you go. Now go back or if you make a mistake
Mm-hmm.
or go back to the end of the video right quick on
Okay.
the timeline. So if you accidentally make a mistake, don't worry. If you look on the top bar there, right beside where you drop down that video, there's
Mm-hmm.
a back button. So you can go back, hit that back button once.
Where's the back button?
If you look where you drop down that video in, so if you look,
I don't see a back button.
see where you drop down that video, which is right
Oh,
there.
that arrow swipe thing.
Yeah, that arrow
Back.
swipe back.
Okay.
So hit that once,
Oh yeah. Okay, I got
and
you.
then it brings it back. So if
Okay,
you make a mistake, you don't. So hit delete again. Make sure it's highlighted.
got it.
Yep, there you go. So now on the play button, go one over to the left, or you can just swipe all the way back and hit play.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what happens. Oh boy, look at that. That's cool.
You got that transition, and it starts going backward.
That's awesome.
And this is a very simple video.
Yeah.
If you've ever edited, you know it can take you hours to edit a full length video.
Yeah.
This was just a very simple little
Mhm.
TikTok short, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
and it's how I do all my videos on my YouTube channel. A lot of people don't believe me when I say I use my phone, so it's a very nice, simple way. I know I talked to Marty about it earlier. When you look at the app, when you first open it up, you can almost get overwhelmed with
Yeah.
all these buttons.
Yeah.
But if you take your time and actually watch some videos and just kind of learn everything, if you look on the very bottom, there's a little setting logo. If you hold it, it actually gives you
Oh.
what each tab is. So it kind of helps you on that. Um, just know it took me a while to learn this app as well. So if you kind of get overwhelmed when you first look at it, don't worry. We all start somewhere, and I started 2 years ago, and I'm still learning on the app.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Question. Okay, now I'm finished with my project. How do I export it?
So you want to save it to your phone so you can share it to YouTube, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. So what you do, you go in the very next to the delete button. It gets a little nervous because it is the delete button, but there's a little save icon or export share. It's right.
Which one?
It's right beside the. Actually, on yours, it's right beside the. Um, or go up a little bit. Up or down. Sorry. It's right beside the help icon. That little bitty share slash
What?
export button.
Okay, like it's like the normal export button. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
You tap
there
it
we go.
once, and then this is where you can decide what you want to do with your video that you just edited. So
Okay.
for me, I do movie. If you just want the audio, you can do audio only. But for this example, we're going to do movie. Then this is where you can decide where you want to share it and save it to. I always do photos just because once I have it in my photos, I can share it to any platform. So when you do photos, you can look through all this tech mumbo jumbo. I really don't know what all of it stands for, but on this very bottom there, you can see if your device has enough storage. That's what you really want to look at. So once you know you have enough storage, you can go all the way up to the top and there's that other share slash export button, and that's your final button that you hit. Once you hit it, you'll start saving, and bam, it's saved to your photos.
Okay, let me check. Stephen made a good comment here. So he made a comment. You have to put that in a YouTube instruction video so us old people can pause and study this. Yes, Stephen, that's what we plan on doing. We're going to we're going to record this, and we're going to try to record one, put it on YouTube, make it an instructional video. How about that?
Yeah,
And then that way, because I mean, going through this tonight, I'm not going to remember all this, but I can always go back to this video. But we need to make an instructional video. In fact, what I was going to do was write it out. In fact, besides that, and put it on my fishing intel page. You know, but just the basics. So here's the deal, guys. The main thing is that I'm out fishing, and say I'm in the kayak adventure series, and I'm using a camera. I might even use my phone, and I'm catching a fish. And if you submit a video with the Kayak Adventure Series, it could win you quite a bit of money, like from 7,500 to 10,000 on there just for that video. The other thing is, though, if you can capture one of your catches, like I've seen Christine's doing this, right?
yeah,
With her stuff. And there's other people too. It's not like we're giving away secrets or anything like that. This is what some people are doing. So anyway,
what your
I'm
phone
gonna,
was doing.
I'm gonna go back to my photos here. Well, if I can find them. So that video is in my photos, right down.
Yeah,
It's in there, and then now I can take it and I can upload it to YouTube, right?
yes, sir.
And so it's sharing to YouTube now, and I can edit it into a short. Next, processing, next, and then upload short. And now it's uploading to my shorts on my YouTube channel. How about that? That's simple. Whoop, you're not in. So it is downloading and it's already there. It's in my shorts right now. It's still processing. And I just made a short for my YouTube channel,
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. And now it's still processing, but it's at 100% already. Now, what the part about the bass coming out of the water, and I've seen people do that, and they slow it way down.
yeah.
How did they do that?
So you just adjust the speed of that video So you're just adjusting it from 100% down to half scale, 100 or 50%. It
Let's do that.
sounds complicated, but it's not really hard.
I'm going to do a new project.
Well, you can actually do this project that you just did,
Oh,
and
okay.
we can add that
Okay, let's
slow
do it.
motion.
I've got this project in there.
So go a little bit to fast forward on the timeline just a hair.
Okay.
And then, so what you want to do, you want to click that cut option.
Cut.
Yep. Then go over a few seconds.
Okay.
Or is that okay? So on here, we already cut it and did that little transition.
Yeah.
So that little clip, we can just use that whole clip as a slow motion app. So click on that or double tap that clip.
Oops. Oh. Oh. Right there. That like. Whoop. Like
Yeah,
that.
double tap it. You'll have to.
It's highlighted.
Yeah, but you need to double tap it after you highlighted it. It'll bring us to another
Oh.
screen.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Take another
So
screen. Okay.
yeah, so if you look on that screen, let me get back to my video. So if you look on that, once you double tap that screen, it should look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we were adjusting audio, that's the reason why it's on the audio. But if you want to adjust the speed, see that little, it looks like a car speedometer. It's called speed and reverse. It should be one, two. It should be the.
Oh yeah. Second one over.
Yeah, yeah. It looks just like a car speedometer.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Click that.
So if you click that, and if you look, it
Oh,
says speed. So
okay.
you
I
can
got it.
actually adjust it down to half scale, just like that. You
I
can
got
see
half.
it
I
says
got
half.
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half.
So
Okay.
now hit the little back up on the very top left,
Uh huh.
and for or move the timeline back over to the left. And if you notice, it made that clip longer because in that timeline, it's going to be.
Did it work?
Yeah, yeah. It should have.
Oh, it did. It slows it down to that little
Yeah.
bit.
Now
Cool.
show the audience again. We didn't see it.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I gotta find it. Oh, what did I do with it? Okay, get ready, you guys. You can barely see it on this.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, it was so small. You
It
can't
was,
really.
it was a small part of it. I mean, I could have made it longer, but
But that's the general gist of how to make.
yeah.
Even on that, once you zoom, you can actually zoom in too. So
Uh,
I'll do a lot of videos where I'll zoom in on
uh,
a top water. You can see the top water moving, and then I'll zoom in, cut to it, and see the fish blow up.
that's
So
awesome.
it is cool to play
The,
with.
the main thing though is it takes practice, right? You just got to practice.
Yes, practice,
So,
practice.
so our next step, Ethan, is we're going to write these steps out,
Yeah,
and then actually, I think if we put the captions on there as well, but you can also use this. Where's that highlighter button? No, it's not it. There's a highlighter button.
it should be.
There it is.
Yeah,
You press that little highlighter button and you can that question mark button, drag to adjust, add clip, multi-select. Oh my gosh. You can do so much stuff. But for right now though, just making that basic video off of a clip. Now
yeah,
you can make your GoPro video on your GoPro app,
yeah,
right? You
yeah.
don't
You can. It's just very basic.
Yeah, you can do a lot more with this.
Yeah. Really, you can use this app. You can, if you're talented enough,
Hmm.
you can almost make a movie, like a full-on,
Yeah,
full-length movie, if you know how to work it really good.
yeah.
If anybody wants to watch, I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel. You can go in and watch some of my edits. YouTube video, the key to a good YouTube video, you want to have a lot of. You don't want to just have somebody sitting there fishing the whole day. You want to cut in and out. You want to make it entertaining for somebody. So the key to it
I'm
is
not
just
saying
to
it's time to take
keep
the
it
personal safety.
moving, keep it interesting. And so doing little transitions and little zooms and talking to the camera a lot, it just makes it a lot more entertaining for the viewer.
Okay, so here's one here. I got to get past it.
Into your own hands.
Oh, there's another one. He hit it right at the boat. Oh crap, about knocked him off. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Jett's Fishing Adventures.
So if
We're
you
out
pause
here on Watts Bar Lake fishing the event number 2 of Tennessee Bass Nation. This is my first tournament of 2025, so hopefully we can get on a good pattern. We're actually at a ramp that I fished a couple years ago and finished 8th place at, so hopefully we can kind of catch them the same. I know I'm going to be able to adapt more, and we're going to fish a few different things. I'm going to start off with an Alabama rig, a shad rab, and a little square bill. We're heading back in the back of a cove, a creek arm right now, to see if we can find a little bit warmer water, and let's just see what happens. All right.
Yeah. So that's kind of what you can do with it too. And that was all filmed or all edited on LumaVision Fusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, I got it. So at least we got people the idea. Now we have, because a lot of people are dropping off now, because
Yeah.
But we got to figure out how. I mean, we did it. I thought pretty simple tonight, but then again, people are going to want to practice. So if we could do a step-by-step tutorial,
Yeah.
we got to do that. And if you want to do that, that's great. And you can make one if you want to do it, Ethan.
Yeah. I've actually thought about adding it to because I've been doing a lot lately on my YouTube channel, a lot of like beginner's guide to bass fishing.
Yeah.
And if anybody's watching that's not real familiar with bass fishing, go ahead check out the series. It's all on a playlist.
Mhm.
But I've actually thought about doing a beginner's guide to filming as well.
Okay. So yeah, the sooner we can do that, the better, because people want to do this. And what I'm going to do is go back through this and try to type out some stuff as well, step by step, so that I can show people how to do it as well, and practice myself. And I'm going to practice some videos that I have. But this was really good, Ethan. You did a good job. We had a tough start tonight, but we got. You know what? We didn't quit. We kept going, and we almost said, well, but we didn't. So
well. If you continue watching in this Watts Bar episode, not tonight, but if you watch it, there's a common thing that I tell myself: never give up. And we didn't give up tonight.
No, we didn't. No, we got our limit.
Yeah, I can't believe I don't know what I did. I guess I prayed extra.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of people on. We had a lot of people on here earlier.
Yeah, how many do you know? How many we had earlier?
I don't know, because it's 2 stations.
Okay.
It's YouTube and Facebook, but there was a lot of people that wanted to see this tonight. A lot of people were just talking to me about it today, and I can tell you about on Facebook what it did. But I do know that we got to figure out what to do as far as the instruction part, so people can get that. Now, I don't even know if people are going to buy the app. Again, if you want to keep it super simple, you have your GoPro app, and you can load a clip up with their music and so forth that way. But
now, another app that I use, and it's free and it's very simple, is CapCut. It's actually owned by TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know if you enjoyed TikTok, if people watching. I know there's a lot of controversy, but it's a good way to edit as well.
Okay. CapCut.
But for $30, you will not find a better editing software, and it's only a one-time fee.
Yeah. Anywhere
on the market.
Yeah, and like I said, the music part, I love that. Probably the best tip that I got tonight was the music.
Yeah.
on YouTube that you can just because you're not gonna. There's no royalties on that.
No. So, what's kind of funny, I'm a big car guy. I
Uh-huh.
love cars. I watch a lot of car people on YouTube.
Hmm.
And one of the things they do a lot on their videos is a lot of like slow motion, kind of cinematic shots of their cars. And if you watch the Yak Off Awards and that very on my video, you know how I did the cinematic roll of the kayak and all that with that music? That music was actually used on a video that I love to watch
Oh,
at
really?
a very big car show called PRI, Performance Racing Industry.
Huh?
And it's kind of funny, and I kind of can bring back in the Yakov Awards with
Yeah.
if Keith is still watching.
Yeah.
So that's why I use that music, and I got it from YouTube.
Oh, cool. Cool.
You know,
Well, Stephen won the Kayak Angler magazine. We did a little early tonight, the prize, but maybe we'll have you on again here soon, Ethan, with some more tips.
yeah.
You're getting better and better with it. And like I said, a guy like me, when I go out fishing, I have my camera, but I hardly ever turn it on because I want to stay in the moment.
Yeah.
Because when you have it on, don't you ever notice that when you have your camera on, you just do things differently?
So I've always said that if you want to catch, like the quickest way not to catch fish is to cut your camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you won't catch any fish. Like
Right. You
I
turn it
won
on.
second. I
Yeah.
won second place at Hobie the first year I was fishing the national trail. I went to the TOC and
Mhm.
I was winning all these tournaments. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start my YouTube channel and start filming. That second year, hardly caught a fish.
I get it. I totally get it. Now, what I'm going to do mainly is in practice,
Yeah.
and show like people want to see some tips and tricks and stuff, and
So
do it there.
I do want to say I would not. I would hate to not film. I love filming my tournaments.
Hmm.
And don't be afraid to film them if you're worried about not catching fish. You will catch fish. It's just something kind of in the back of your head. But my favorite thing about filming and doing YouTube is
Hmm.
being able to go back and re-watch these memories that you have.
Yeah.
And it's really cool when you go to edit because you will miss stuff. You will find little bitty rod shakes, or you'll be sitting there not catching
Yeah.
anything, and you look back, or something catches your attention, and you look and you stop reeling, and when you look back, bam, you get hit.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, you don't realize until you start watching your videos back that you do that.
Wow. Yeah. Here's what I used to do. This is a long time ago. Let's do this. Did I start catfish? Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. I made this 15 years ago. That's pretty good for an old guy, right?
Guess what?
But you can do stuff like this. This is with the old silver GoPro. I just threw it away. This was his birthday. Took him out. Little guy to kill that day. Don't even ask me how I got that music. How did I do this, Ethan?
I've not a clue.
I don't know. That's not a bad video for.
No, it's not.
It's almost done. Look at that. Look at that thing. Is that cool or what?
That's awesome.
That was made. That was made 10 years ago.
Wow. That video, that music reminded me a lot of Tokyo Drift, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could have been. I don't
You
know.
know.
But isn't that something? That's 10 years ago, and I don't even know what I did. And then I stopped taping. What if I would have kept going?
Yeah.
you know?
See, that's one thing I kicked myself in the butt.
Yeah.
I wanted to start filming a long time ago, and I hate the sound of my own voice. Absolutely hate
Uh,
it. And
uh,
that's what kept me away from doing it.
uh,
And Christine Fisher and Bailey Egret, real big names in the kayak industry, they finally convinced me to do it. And I've been doing it for 2 years, celebrating my second anniversary about a month ago. And
mhm,
I'm at 800, or I'm at almost 900 subscribers, trying
yeah,
to hit that 1,000 mark.
yeah,
And I have not even thought about giving it up. I just love it.
yeah. Yeah, I've done more with Facebook than anything, because
Yeah,
it's like a memory thing for me, to bring up memories and stuff. But I probably should have done more. Uh, I grew up in an age where we didn't take a lot of pictures. We
yeah.
didn't do that. And going and a little bit of history here. When I first started kayak fishing, we bought the Walmart disposable cameras
No.
because they were waterproof.
Oh, I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
and so you'd get them developed there at Walmart.
Yeah.
And what I would do is when I caught a big fish, if I caught one, I would have a boat would come by and I'd wave them down and say, "Hey, can you take a picture for me? I got this fish here," and they would take the picture of the. I got one. I actually have here. Just a second. I got one. It's kind of in a shadow box.
That is true, Stefan. Like a banana in the boat, it's all in your head. Oh, look at that.
So can you see that?
That's awesome.
All right, that's in an old Wilderness 135. But okay, obviously I did not take that picture. So that's a big wiper, and a boat happened to come by, and they took that with my disposable camera.
Yeah.
And so that's my memories. That I don't have very many early. I have the first 2-3 years. I have no pictures of me kayak fishing.
Wow.
You know, and I shame on me because I could have got that otter kayak that I had some pictures of it, but I never thought of taking pictures of anything.
Yeah.
And then what I would do is when I guided, I would just show them where to go, what to do, and then I would take pictures for them. And as kind of a perk, I'd give them some pictures, and I make a video for them, put it on YouTube. I've got you. If you look on my YouTube, the old times, I've got several videos of groups that came out, and they just loved it.
Wow.
And I stopped doing that. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
so this is good stuff, man. And we've been on here quite a while, but a lot of people stuck with us.
Well, that's
Here.
awesome. I just like to
Yeah,
apologize for earlier. I
yeah.
can't believe what happened.
It's all right. It's all good, man. You never know what's going to happen. The other night, I got chased off by a storm. But the
Yeah.
main thing is go out and have fun and fish, you guys, and enjoy being out there because that's why we do it. But if you want to get some memories, uh, I'm going to do more out there. I think I'm going to do more in my kayak with it and really slow down and then show some people some tips just like you. And then
Yeah.
if you could make a video for us, Ethan, though, I'll get it spread out there for you, man,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Thank you.
do that. And maybe Christine or somebody like that wants to help out too. At some point, we can get on there. We don't want to get too complicated because, like I said, there's a lot of us old guys. We're not gonna get into that stuff. I would just rather just let it go, make a video, put some music to it, and play it.
Yeah. I'm
And
very picky about my editing. I try to
yeah,
edit real good content. And
yeah,
you have one chance to grab a viewer.
right,
If they don't like your video the first time they watch it, they're probably not going to watch another one. So
yeah,
I try to really catch that viewer the first time
yeah,
and hopefully convince them to subscribe. So,
yeah. Well, mine are more instructional than anything that
yeah,
I do. These days, I just try to help people with little tips and stuff when I'm out there and they can see what I'm doing. Because right now I'm getting a lot of requests. Hey, Marty, I want to see you fish that thing.
yeah, yeah,
And, okay, so that's what I'm going to do this year.
yeah.
And so hopefully get some
Got
catches.
some, we got some big opportunities to film a lot coming up.
Oh,
The
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Bassmaster Championship.
Yeah.
So that should be a fun time and hopefully some amazing videos.
Yeah.
So
So, all right. Well, unless you got anything, any shout outs before you go?
Well, all my sponsors, Dugout Bait and Tackle, Hobie, Bad Boy Jigs, Torn Outdoors, they're all very big sponsors of mine. They support me a ton, and I like to thank all my family for watching. They're probably watching tonight too if they stuck with it. And I like to thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, you
It's been
bet.
a very honor. It's awesome to consider you a friend since you're one of the OGs of kayak fishing. So
Well, just been doing it a long time.
you know,
And a lot of people, they talk about their success today, and honestly, there's a lot of guys that paved the way for that success a
you know,
long time ago, and to give the people today the opportunity, like you got all these guys that have the jerseys with all the sponsor. We didn't have that 20 years ago. We
yeah,
had, we were in jeans and a t-shirt out there fishing. But I really appreciate the kayak fishing story, where we're getting a lot of the history behind it. We'll continue to do this conversation with Kayakjak, and like I said, let's do a live one down. We're going to do a live one down at the Bassmaster,
yeah,
and we'll pick a night that when we're down there after practice, and then talk about more about the video thing and what happened there, and give a little live report of our fishing. How about that?
yeah. That sounds fun.
All right. Okay, man. I appreciate you being on, Ethan.
Well, thank you.
And I've learned a lot, man. And I hope the others have as well. And thank you guys for all being on here. And next week, I believe I've got Dean Thomas on. So we'll see what happens on that. All right. Thanks, man.